Now let's move on. You start developing the business, and you start acquiring banks to join credit card companies. Um, what was the product market fit when it comes to the acquisition that helped you scale? It was only the the credit card, sorry, the credit ratings. Is that the only thing that made you scale? And is that still what's helping you scale today,
So
or is
yeah,
there other platforms that's helped?
yeah. So I think one of the things that we found out was that the product market fit felt like a lot easier with credit score monitoring than it did when we started out with loans.
Yeah.
So
How
I
long?
think,
How long? Sorry to cut you off.
yeah, no
How
worries.
long was that process between doing the loans and then figuring out that the ratings was the
Yeah, it was
actual?
about a year
Okay,
actually.
that's not
Yeah,
that long. That's okay.
yeah,
It was a long
it
year.
felt, yeah,
It
it
was
felt
a
like
long
a
year.
year. It felt like a long
She was
year.
like, "This is a
It felt
long
like a
year."
long year.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like it was, in the grand scheme of things, wasn't that long. And once we launched credit scores, I think we realized that, oh, there's something here.
Mhm.
Because today we offer a full credit score and credit report. It gets updated on a weekly basis. But at the very beginning, we only offered the score, not the report, and we only offered it like once every 3 months. So we started out with a real MVP. We knew that eventually we would want to do much more, but it's like, let's just see if there's anything in here. Are people interested in seeing what their credit score is? And who are these people? Like, why are they interested? What do they, want to know for? But in that first week, we had like thousands of people sign up. So it was pretty exciting for us to be like, oh, like it just
This
sort of
is
felt a
it.
little bit more like, oh, this is what product market fit feels like. You put something out that's very far from perfect, but there's lots of people who are interested about it and telling their friends about it.
Yeah. And also too, like credit scores before Borrowell. Remember my roommate at the time when I was at Ryerson, I was like, man, I need to my credit score because I'm gonna start like looking for a place. And going to Equifax or TransUnion, it seems so daunting. It seems like it's like this big brother type of energy. It's like dealing with a corporate. But Borrowell was like so, easy. It's friendly. It's like kind of like with the Ubers. Oh, you just download. This is how you do it.
Yeah.
How did you get people to trust you, like people like Alex and I, to go put in our information and believe that this is the right data and information, and the fact that I'm giving this information that it's going to be in good hands?
Yeah. We understood early on that trust was really, really important, that people needed to trust who we were. So we were upfront about like all the bank level security that we had and, took all that very seriously. I think we also wanted to project that, that sort of image of trust, even through the name. Like when we were picking names for Borrowell, we'd ask people what, we had a whole bunch of different names, and we asked people like, what does this make you think of? And for Borrowell, it was actually things like law firm or like old English town. And so it felt like it maybe had a bit more gravitas than some names that, had lots of vowels and, misspelled words. I guess Borrowell is also 2 misspelled words. But we were just very, very careful in the language that we used. We tried to be, really professional but friendly. I think there's a lot of things we could have done. I mean, this is up your world in terms of like, what's the brand and what's the tone? We wanted to be, that friend that is good at their personal finances, but you could still have a beer with. Do you know what I mean? And actually, as we asked people if Borrowell were a person, what would they be like? That's some of the things that we heard.
Okay.
We didn't want to sort of be too fast and loose. We were very careful to like proofread our website and make sure there were no spelling mistakes. I think there's a bunch of things like that we really tried to show people we were a real company backed by real people.
Yeah, because like in startup world, it's just like, what's that thing they always say? Build fast, crash and burn.
Move fast, break things.
Move fast and break things.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think you need to like sometimes take a pause for the cause and actually just analyze.
Yeah.
Are we really moving in the right direction before pressing the green button?
We actually did print out something that said like, move fast and please try not to break anything.
I hear that.